Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to my stream, my channel. Welcome to our channel and my stream. Hello. Over here. I'm Rebecca. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. No idea what's a cool for us. No clue. Hi, kid. I don't know. I'm hoping y'all will help me out. What do you think, Abby? Are you going to help me out, or are you just going to be a pain in the butt and be in my way? I'm just going to be in my way today, aren't you? Is that what makes you happy? Being in Mom's way? I'm thinking so. Ah, hello, Mrs. Gigi. How are you today? What's shack-a-lackin'? Oh, my goodness gracious. There's something else I thought over here. Guess not. I really don't know what I want to do or what today holds. Hello, Candy. Any ideas from the gallery? I'm just kind of, maybe my brain has just had enough. It's done. It's done for the year. It's like, I don't know. I don't care what you do, where you're at, what's going on. So let me look around the room and see what I got. If anything inspires me. Anything inspires me. I just don't, I'm not getting inspired, guys. And I suppose I could, let me see. No tail on the face. No tail on the face. Oh, yeah. Don't knock stuff over. Don't knock. Maybe after I don't have any coffee in me yet. So maybe after I get some coffee in me, I'll feel a little bit more inclined to do something. I guess while we're sitting here thinking, I will add some color to this here mini book. We'll keep it moving so that I get it finished eventually. Uh-oh, your sister's getting out here, or is she getting in trouble, Abby? I don't have my other bluey. I think my other blue rolled over there. That's what I'm thinking. Well, you're knocking stuff down, Miss Abby. Could clean my room. That's funny. Oh, that's a lot. You see that? That's a lot. We don't need all that. You guys getting snow over there in either of y'all? Are you? Hey, good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Any snow in Jersey or Sweden? Snow? We don't get snow here in Texas. No snow for us. Very seldom do we get snow. It might get cold enough, and then there'll be some precipitation, and we might get some flurries, and very seldom it sticks. But yeah, not often. Okay, I see. I didn't even move this fabric from yesterday. It's all just sitting here. I'm trying to reach my Nuvo that fell over there. I need Shannon to come in. We're supposed to get 12:24 tomorrow. Ooh! You're betting on 9. Yeah, isn't that how it works? I remember living up north and that exact same thing. It's like, yeah, nothing ever shows up. They get you all panicked and worried, and then nothing. Kind of like the big storms and the hurricanes and nothing. I think Shannon and I have when I get off the stream today, we gotta go. We gotta hit the big Walmart today. Are you close to the room? Are you close to the room?
Yeah.
Can you see if you can reach something for me?
No.
One of these over here. I think it rolled like right on the. I think on the desk. I don't think it fell off. Is it up there behind this thing? What I thought. Thank you.
In here already, huh?
She's already been up on the desk. In my way.
As soon as I turned on the light, she got up on the desk.
She loves coming in here for whatever reason. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
She's an art kitty.
She's an art kitty. And then she goes and sleeps the rest of the day.
You're an art kitty, huh? No joke. Stop. I'm petting Abby. I'm allowed. You better sit.
This morning, Jughead came running in the room, and he got between us, like literally between us on the bed, and wouldn't move. It was hilarious. And like laid there like, oh, hi. You want me here, right? No. Brat. We were trying to discuss what the plans were for today. Because Shannon pulled a Rebecca. She slept the day away yesterday. She must have needed it. Well, she's been working so much. It's nice that she's had a couple days to kind of recover, I guess. What you been up to, Teresa? What neck of the woods where are you at? Where are you at? You getting snow where you're at? So that mama deer has been just bedding down out there. I don't know if she's going to have another one. Usually she's gone by now. This is the same one that, has given birth in the past here. She's usually, once the season's over, she leaves. But these foals, they're not horses. Fawns are pretty big. And she looks like she's going to have some more babies. I don't think she will treat those babies very nice if she has more. So they need to move on with the herd, I think. No deer expert, but that's what. Oh, hey, thank you. You're the best of the West and the South. Maybe not the East. Abigail, Abigail, I love you. I love you, I surely do. Abigail, Abigail. You gonna come back up here and get in my way? You're so good at getting in the way. Yeah. You're so good at getting in the way. Where's this small relationship? It just got cool. Oh, in Alabama. One of my cats is laying here right next to me with her paws on my. Aw, she's like, pay attention to me, Mom. Do you have a tail up your nose? Alabama. I have a friend in Alabama. She's like up there, I think up north of Birmingham, like right on the line. Where the heck is Beth Ann? Gallatin? No, that was in Tennessee. No. Is that in Alabama? I'm so excited, Teresa. I can't wait. Hopefully I don't stab myself with it. Now, you got this felting stuff down pat, right? You know what you're doing. When she sleeps on your head. My Molly that passed away, she did that. She slept above the pillows on the bed. It was absolutely just a mess up there. Bessemer. Oh, yeah, that's, I know, yeah. Gallatin. Is that, yes? I don't know, yes. Oh, yes, no, yeah, you felt. Ooh, are you going to get on with Beth and felt with her? We should have you a special guest here and felt with me. Tooby dooby. Like a doobie. Not doing much right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you take your glasses off? My mom is having that problem. She needs to have, well, it's so crazy. She was supposed to have cataract surgery, right? So she goes in to get so they say you have cataract surgery. So she goes in to see the doctor to schedule the cataract surgery. The doctor said, oh, no, you don't need it. So then a year goes by. She's Gatlinburg, Tennessee. No, she was in very close to Gatlinburg, but no, I know Gatlinburg. She lived in it wasn't Gatlinburg. But is there a Gallatin or something like that in Alabama that's up near Birmingham? It's a small little town because I know they like bought a little farm. If I would have did Christmas cards this year, I would know because I would have just wrote the address. Anyway, she's a good friend of mine. We haven't seen. She came to my wedding, so five years ago I seen her. But she lives over there. But she lived in we lived in Pennsylvania together, and then I moved to Florida with her, and then I moved then over to Florida, from Florida, Pennsylvania, and then Texas, and then she moved to Tennessee. And then she moved to Texas because I set her up with a guy, which I never should have did, and she married him. The day before their wedding, I seriously was that woman that called her up and said, please don't marry this guy. It was a mistake. Please, you don't know him. He's, but he treats me so good. He opens the doors. He is so polite. He's so Southern, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, and I didn't go to her wedding. I don't feel bad because it ended just like I knew it would. I just told her, please don't marry him, that he's not who she thinks he is. I worked with him, and he just, I found out, he just was a real bad alcoholic, and that's ultimately what she found out too. And oh man, what a mess that was. But anyways, and then she met a wonderful gentleman through singles, a Christian singles site where she met him through. He was actually deployed at the time that they met and talked. And anyways, now they've been married for 10 years or longer. I don't know, but they have a little. Oh, he had her so fooled. It was crazy. And I wasn't fooled. I knew there was something weird about him. I mean, we were a small office. There was 4 of us in the office. So I knew he wasn't like grade A, but he was he was a nice guy. But that's what it was. He was very good at being a nice guy. We were an association for lawyers and defense lawyers at that. So, so yeah, anyways, but he just was, and I probably only knew him probably 3 years by when no, maybe not even that long when I introduced them and stuff, but, I just, yeah, it was a mistake. I was hoping he was just lonely but she figured it out. She figured it out. Well, he was not a lawyer, but yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he couldn't be. He was, but he definitely was just a big jerk. And of course, um, after they got divorced, wouldn't you believe that my job was threatened? So I just told them, see you later, alligators. You're not going to fire. They threatened to fire me if I missed any further days of work. And I had already it was a crazy year. My ex's grandmother got really, really sick and was in the hospital. And my son ended up with the flu at 6 months old. And so I missed work then. And and then my sister was getting married. So I had missed a week. I took a week to go to Pennsylvania to be with her for her wedding. Well, I don't even know if it was a week actually, and went up there. And then when I got back, I had my review, and during my review, and of course, the dang place. Thank you, all the pretty colors, huh? The pretty blues and purples. The association was run by the lawyers, right? We were just their little peons that did their their association stuff. And so when I got back, I had my review, and I always got great reviews. I always got $5,000 bonuses every year. But this review was like mediocre. Although my work, I built everything from the ground up there. I designed a database. I was like a database management manager. I managed it and actually built their database for all their members. And anyways, I had the meeting, and my crazy here, when you're a same-sex couple and you have a child, the other person doesn't have any legal rights to that child. I don't know nowadays with marriage being legal. I still don't know how that works. I don't know because it hasn't occurred in what I need. But back when, 16 years ago, she didn't have any rights to him. And the only way she could have rights to him, like go into the hospitals with him if he was sick, or get him medical help, or check him out of school, anything that a parent would do, she had zero rights to. So the only way to get rights was for her to adopt him, which we had to go through everything that you go through as a regular adoption. We had to pay for a home inspection. We had to pay for a lawyer. We had to pay for, we had to get references that she would be a good parent. It's sad and crazy. It just was sad and crazy. And it also cost us almost $10,000 to have her adopt. But anyways, her adoption court date was Tuesday, and my review was that Friday. And it was a lawyer that didn't work with me. My boss that was my indirect worked with me. She loved me. I mean, there was 4 of us there. We all worked hand in hand, and everybody makes mistakes, right? Well, this guy stuck on this. There was this man's name. His name was James R. Old Jr. That was his name, right? Well, he liked to go by J. Old, right? His name on like when he wore name badges. Well, I guess I screwed up, and on his name badge, it was printed out because I used the database to print everything out. And there are certain people that I did have to pull out and check. I think the guy that I had, that I hooked up my friend with, his name is Bobby. Is Bobby. I think he's still alive. I think he set me up because I used to do the name badges, and then he would be the one that like went to the conferences, and I think he set me up. I still to this day think he set me up because it was so lawyer-like. Guys, are you ready for this? I'm sitting there in my review, and it's my boss. Her name was Martha. She was an older woman. She was in her 70s. I loved her, and it was her. And then this next lawyer, the next guy that was going to be president for the next year, because the president, they change every year. And he was there giving me my review. He was vice president at the time. And he was really close friends with Bobby. That's why I think I was set up. He comes in and, does the hi, let's get down to it and stuff. And we're talking, he's going over things. And out of nowhere, he throws. Yes, he did. He took one, just like a damn lawyer would do. Dirty scumbag. He took the little name badge, threw it at me, and he said, "What's wrong with that?" And I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, Jay likes it to be J Junior, J Old. And that says, well, and I was like, oh man, I don't know how that got in there. And actually what had happened, I know, what I did was the people that liked their nicknames on their badges, Bobby started to collect them after the seminar and keep them in the container. That's what he was supposed to be doing. And so I was like, I don't know where that came from. Well, that was at the last conference, and I'm paraphrasing because it was quite a long time ago, and I don't remember all the fine details. I couldn't believe it just like blew me away that he like tossed that at me and started talking to me that way. I was like, duh. And so I'm sitting there, and I kept my composure, no crying or nothing. I just kept, because I was just such in shock. I kept my composure, and I listened to the rest of it, of my my thing. So at the end, he says, that I've missed a lot of days this year. And I said, yeah, but Martha knows, the circumstances. I missed a week at the beginning of the year because of my son having the flu, blah, blah, blah. I said, and then my sister got married, and that was, where I kind of left it at that. And then they said, well, if you miss any further days, it's grounds for termination. And I just was in shock. I was like, what? And so I said, so you're telling me if I miss any future days, even approved days by Martha, it's grounds for termination? He said, yes, you've gone above your allotted days, and we don't give days without pay, which was approved. Martha approved it. We talked about it, all that good stuff. And it was just like, what? And I kept my computer, and I said, okay, thank you very much. Took my paperwork, because, that my review, went back to my office, closed my door, and I packed my office up. I packed my office up. I did have tears. I called at the time, I called my ex, and I said, I'm quitting my job. I'm out of here. And I said, I'll explain when I get home. And I packed up my office. 4:30 came around because we left at 4:30 on Fridays. I think it was about 4. I had a box of my personal items. I walked into Martha's office. And I put my review down, and I said, I will not be signing this. And she looked at me and she said, Rebecca, I wouldn't either. And I said, and here's my key. And she looked at me and I said, I will not be returning. And she just kind of looked at me and I said, thank you very much. And I scooted my ass out that door and didn't go back. And yeah, so I found out because there was 4 of us. There's the lady I haven't mentioned. She's a very good friend of mine. We would still be good friends if we lived closer. I mean, we're still good friends, but we just don't live very close. Now she's moved out of Austin area. But she told me that they never even rehired anyone for my position. They did the next year because they realized that they couldn't do. They tried to do what I did without me. And, they tried to do it they tried to outsource it. That's what it was. They tried to outsource it. And that did not work. It ended up costing them more than my salary was. See, what my friend told me, what she thinks was going on, is that he was trying to save the association money by outsourcing it. That's what the deal was, that it was going to be, the outsourcing was supposed to cost less than what my salary was. And in the long run, it ended up costing more. So I kind of chuckle at that. But isn't that some crazy stuff? Isn't that some crazy stuff? We were such a small, there was 4 of us. It wasn't like it was this big company. There was 4. Oh, and let me tell you, I didn't take all of my maternity leave because, unfortunately, when Gatton was born, it was our busiest time. Not that I had planned that. It took me, 13 months of trying to get pregnant. So it was like when I got pregnant. But I came back. I came back and worked. I even took Gatton to work. I took Gatton to work with me 1 or 2 times because I had to get our membership dues out and process the membership dues. It just it frustrates me, but I know, God gives us everything, direction for a reason. It was, I guess time for me to change and do something different. And I went on and I worked for a government contractor. And I met some nice people there. And then after that, I moved on to working for the state. And that was nice too. That was really a good job, good kick in the pants. And then then I wanted to move to Pennsylvania, and I moved to Pennsylvania, and that's when I got injured. And now I craft. So there we go. Here's my work history of whatever we got on that. Bobby, I think. Yeah, jerk. I know it was him. And my friend thinks it was all kind of him too, because she said him and this new president were like buddy. They were just always, good old gang. But he had those lawyers fold too. Well, there was 1 or 2 I found out that he didn't have fold, but they were the older lawyers. And, they didn't have much oomph anymore in the association because they were the older, retiring. Oh, did I get sidetracked about my mom's and her cataract surgery? I think I got sidetracked. But one doctor said she didn't need it, and they're telling me even the shots may not help. I find out more on the 20th. That's what my dad used to call cutting your nose off to spite your face. Which part? Me walking out on them? what shots and stuff? Tell me what's going on there, Teresa. I don't know what's going on. Goodness. What is going on with your eyesight, dear? What you doing, Shannon? They're telling me the bad review. Oh, yeah. I just was so dumb. I almost can still feel that because I always took always in my work pride in I always worked hard and it just was like, I don't know, it's just such a kick in the pants when he gave me that review. I was just like so dumbfounded, and it wasn't my work, it really was. I forgot to. Oh no, macular degeneration. I know somebody who has that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Man, lots of prayers. I'll be thinking of you. That's definitely, hopefully they can come and do something for you. How long has it been getting worse and worse and worse? I don't know much about it. I know that, I don't know anything really. I just, I knew a girl. I knew a girl that had that. She was young. She was like in her 20s, I believe. That's what it was that she had. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll, and the paper's covering the paper, so let's see what covers this. Very quiet day today, isn't it? I guess Allison's sleeping. I know someone who had it for years, and he still teaches and sculpts. Oh, wow. About a month ago, I got to where I can't see out my right. Oh, my goodness. I hope you get to see my felting. They have to have something. I don't understand that. You know what I don't understand, Teresa? They can make blind people see. Well, I guess they say they don't see. They more like have been able to give them shadowing and stuff. And now your left eye is doing it too. Oh my goodness. Oh, Teresa. I'm so sorry. That is just absolutely crazy that it is something that happens, that it just is like, how does things like that happen nowadays with the technology we have and why is there not ways to fix it? That's my nephew has albinoism, and albinoism affects your eyesight, if you don't know that, and he will probably never drive or anything like that, which really is a bummer because he's really needs to drive. He's so smart and stuff, but it's like, I just don't get it. Why there isn't ways to fix it nowadays, I mean, why isn't there, I'm blown away that there's not. All these smudgers just need a Q-tip, I don't think. How does one not have like things like that, a Q-tip in their art room? Right? I mean, I'll have to do that later. Well, are you back? Okay, so now I got all those done. Glaucoma. Well, I will still be able to hear it. Well, that's good, right? Yeah, you will. Yep. You can still hear me, although I sometimes don't talk very often. Now, being that this is happening, have you been like teaching yourself or knowing or learning about like voice to text and things of that nature to help you? Well, the good thing is all of the, nowadays with all the tech, there's definitely all kinds of things. All right, Teresa, see you later. If you don't want to talk about it too, just say, or just go to lunch if you don't want to talk about it. I love to learn though. I mean, I'm very inquisitive, that's all. Just very inquisitive about things. Because I don't want to be ignorant about it. I want to learn. Yes, trying. Yeah. It's better. I think it's better to know and ask than to be, ignorant about a certain something. If that makes sense. With a dry form, Teresa? Oh, felting. No, not even. All right, okay. You're still here. This is a big brush. That's a big brush. I don't know what to do, guys. Now I kind of see. I'm not like I'm not like, hello. I'm doing this today. Follow me. I don't know. I do need it to look at some magazines, and because I need to start gathering images. We need to start gathering images for our books and stuff. So maybe, since I'm not feeling very creative, maybe I will do that. Oh, that's not. So let me see if there's anything in these. This is the magazine we've already kind of gone through, but we'll go through it again. See if there's anything that will go, catches my fancy. 8 reasons. Get instant relief from smelly sneakers. The coolest salads you make all summer. I just hate tearing up a magazine. Oh, we missed this one. Miss Heather. She's probably going to have enough. Oh, look. Gin, too. Didn't she say alcohol, too? She did. Miss Heather, she's going to have a vice grips. I like it's cracked up to be. Lots of words, but I think I need more like I think I need more. Gosh, I love these helms. These just scream happy to me. I don't know. I don't know why they just do. And this is something IKEA would do right now, right? How about these shag carpets? How do you vacuum a shagged carpet, right? Oh, the eye, wet or dry. Ooh, look at these landscapes. Hi, little bird. This is a pretty neat little image here. These clothes, that's pretty neat. Really trying to show us here, Velveeta. It's funny, they're advertising that they're putting their stuff. I'm gonna get that. That will be kind of neat to use. Seeing is believing. That's pretty neat too. Actual unretouched photograph. This looks like it looks like somebody walked across those. That's too funny. What the black and white really didn't show that very well. Good try though, Kenmore. Pennsylvania House. What's this? Cold cut enchiladas. Cold cut enchiladas. That doesn't even sound very good. And black and white stuff just does not seem very nice. What was that going? I put my glasses on. Someone came in. Hey, Lizzie. How are you doing? You inspired me to start my crazy quilt. I did. I'm hand sewing it. I probably won't get finished until 2045, but I got probably a good 8x8 or 9x9 square hand sewn watching TV last night. I don't have a rotary cutter or a mat or anything like that, so I kind of had to do with what I had sitting there next to me, and that's what I had. Look at this. Maybe I'll go back. And I'm embroidering. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Look at that cute little quilt. Right now, I'm not feeling very inspired or anything, so I don't feel very creative. So going through a magazine and cutting out images for our book we're going to work on with Beth. Take this ad to your doctor. I should rip that out and take it to her. It said to bring this ad to you, and I do what I'm told. Oh, there's a nice size banana. It's a nice size banana. I need the banana. It would work very well.
My Abby leave you?
She's in, out, knocking stuff down.
What are you doing with these? They weren't here earlier.
And they fell. Oh, it goes up here. Let's go to
Hey, no, nosy.
Heather. Yeah, these are her cigarette ads. Let's go to Heather. Put that over there. I guess this one too. This one too goes over there. Shannon's here, guys. Hi, Shannon. I'm in the room, huh?
Yeah.
This here lady looks. She looks like she.
What happened to the stickies?
What stickies?
The pile of sticky notes. They're on an island.
No, I'm always looking for stuff like that in here. Jughead, you want to say hi?
They were on the island. I were doing my shopping and saw them. That dang storm must have stole them.
Jughead, come on. Come on, Jughead. Juggy. Jughead. He's a ding dong.
You don't want to visit.
He doesn't want anything if you're in here. Quit eating the paper. He's eating the paper underneath my desk.
Does this need to go up too?
Yep. Hey, there's some alcohol. Slow gin. What is that one?
Hey. Go.
I know, he's eating all the paper off the floor, weirdo. All my little tiny scraps.
Get.
Oh, remember this stuff? Stir and frost. That's so funny. Candy says hi, Shannon.
What's stir and frost? Hi, Candy.
Icing for and it was all in a little cake mix and Betty Crocker. It was like this little pan. Like a little pan.
He's laying underneath your chair.
Oh, he's bad. You bad, Jug? Bad to the bone. Look at this yellow. It's cooked soap. I see nothing else. Is there any other magazines there? I don't think so. This little fisherman, he might be pretty cool. Fishing for the little fisherman. He might be kind of cool. Maybe he's fishing for those big otters or whatever that are in that book. Electrosol. had a couple. Well, that was fast. Let me come over. I'll be back. Let's see what else we got. Want to look at a Somerset magazine? We'll look through one of these real quick and see what kind of, see if we get for cloth, paper, scissors. That might be a good one to look through too. We'll look through one of these. We'll look through some magazines and get inspired. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Get some inspiration. Is the yellow before or after the avocado? I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you guys... Is the yellow... I don't know what you mean. Explore mixed media. Prism. Cut and emboss. $40. That's a small machine though. I think it's a small one. Oh, look at this little thing in the bobber. Oh, that's fun. One way to do your color wheel. Look how creative this lady is. Flip book kit. Oh, interesting. Little things in you. You make your own little... Look at that fancy machine. Ooh, mica sprays. Oh, the appliances was yellow before the avocado. I think they were at the same time. I think they were at the same time they came out. Weren't they in the 70s? 60s, 70s, right? The late 60s, 80s? I don't remember. I was young. On there. Let's see what's on here. Lesson number 7. Lightly dampen the roller. No. It's number 7. Add black paint. What's this? You didn't telling me the right. Oh, maybe 7 over here. No, I'm done. I'm done with you. This is cute. Paper weaving. Ooh, I watched this lady. I cannot think of her name, and I hate that because she deserves a shout out if I would know her name. But she does jewelry and such, and she was doing some wire wrapping the other day, and I was watching her, and I'm like, I could do that. I could so do that. So I need to find some of this wire, whatever craft wire, 20 gauge. I mean, I have tons of wire, but it's not that thick. And it was so easy, the wire wrapping. One of our ladies that hangs out every once in a while, she does wire wrapping. I can't remember who it is, but yeah, I was like, oh, that is so cool. I've never watched it before. I mean, I've seen pictures like, not how-tos, but I've seen like a picture and I'm like, that's not good. Like this. Oh, I'm like, I could do that, right? Because I make, I wrap it around my boho beads. Because that's kind of the same thing. I have like this fuzzy that's like right at the corner of my eye. And it keeps catching my eye. Weird. Throw a party? I don't want to throw a party. COVID, stay away from me. Artistsnetwork.tv. Why is there a picture of a dead bird? Well, like realism and all, but that's a little too real for me. What's this? Altered sketchbook. Here we go. So first we're going to crackle the book. I'm not even reading, I'm just looking at pictures. Then we're going to paint it. And then we're going to paint it again. And we're going to get a heart. And I'm going to make it look old. And we can glue the darn thing on there. Okay. We can do that. Nature journals. Ooh, I want to do paper making. Here's my book. That's something I want to do this year. Paper making. You guys, I think, I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but I've done paper. I've made paper before. Homemade paper. What am I doing here? And I do it without having anything special. I don't have the, literally, I have nothing. I just use old paper and a blender, some water, and it's pretty cool. I really like how this is done. I love how this is done. Looks like just some papers and some gesso fabrics. And sew that. Love that. Yeah, this is really a neat journal. That's groovy. That's like up my alley. This is pretty neat too. That's really cool. What's this stuff? Press a flower from the window box, because we all have window boxes. I can barely keep my cats and kids alive. Look dirty. Yeah. Well, maybe that was the point. They always look dirty, so you didn't have to worry if they weren't clean. Yeah, for sure they did. Because they weren't like, lots of them, they like had that sunset look or array or whatever. These are neat, guys. I love this with the sticks and the yarn and the lace. Yeah, I feel like such an old lady. I'm getting old that I have to take my glasses on and off. I need a chain around my neck. I need to make one. Well, they just took this little, they made it with that stuff. Neato. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. We can do something like that, couldn't we? Yes, we could. That's pretty neat. Oh, look at all of her different ones she's done here. How fun is those? I'm saying she because I just assumed. Oh, look at this, making his own fabric. I was just talking. I can do that. We can do that. Look at this little thing he's making with dots. He makes his own natural dyes. Yeah. Some tie dyes, guys. Tie dye, guys. I think we're going to do some tie dye. That has to be done outside though. Look at that. I'm digging that with the fabric. We got to do something like that. Yes, ma'am, we do. On a mixed media day, do it on fabric. What am I missing? Hello, everybody. Hello, Allison. We're trying to get inspired today. We're just looking. Nothing really exciting and fun. Just looking at these fun, coming up with some ideas. An eco collage. Wonder how that would hold. Oh, that's a print. That can't be. I was gonna say that wouldn't hold up. Oh yeah, this is what I do. Let's see. She's got again. It's a she. Paper, fabrics, some papers in here. Prepare the paper. Fill about half of the large pot with water. Place some plant material in the water, such as leaves and small branches. I don't do that. Okay. And let it boil. Putting plants in the water ensures all the paper will get some color. Okay. Reduce to low heat and let it simmer while you prepare your bundle. Okay. Add a cup of vinegar to the mix. Okay, I do that. Okay, place one piece of paper on the protected surface. Place a few fresh leaves on the paper. This is what we'll be doing in the spring here when I get leaves and stuff. I'm reading this to see how they do theirs though. Yeah, see how theirs turn out. I have some that look like that. We've seen. Anyways, let's see. Let's keep going and see how they do it. Place one piece of paper on the protected surface. Place a few fresh leaves. Arrange as you wish. Add a couple of small rusty objects. Yep, I do that to the arrangement. I think I have some rusty bits I keep around for when I do this. Fragile paper can be dyed when it is bundled, but it will deteriorate if done by itself. So if you're doing fragile paper, you want to make it into a bundle. I've never done it this way, and this interests me. This is very interesting. If you want actual leaf prints on your textiles or paper, create a tight bundle so there is a direct contact. Yep. Well, I don't do bundles. I lay them on top of each other so that it works on me. So interesting. Fold or clip and tie. They did everything. They folded, clipped, and tied it. Your sandwich paper and inclusive into a bundle, being careful not to let the leaves shift. Use binder clips to keep the bundle closed tightly. Wrap some cotton twine around the bundle as tightly as you can and tie a knot to keep it closed. Okay. Place the bundle in the pot over here the material and push it down in the water with a wooden spoon. I place a rock on top. Look at, just realized I did my fingers. I have a big rock that I sit on top. You can place a few bundles on top of each other as long as they are immersed in the water and then simmer for 90 minutes. Look at how pretty. Yeah, we'll be doing that. Oh, there's more. Woo, look at what they did with theirs. Wow, theirs came out really nice. You may need to place a heavy rock on top. Didn't I just say I put a rock on top of mine? Here, read my mind. Use tongs to remove the bundle from the pot and place them in a strainer until most of the water is drained. Lay the bundles on a flat protected surface. Let them stand unopened as long as you can, at least a couple of hours. If you wish to wait a day or two, the print results may be even better. Whoop, whoop. Clip the threads and gently pick up one piece of the paper at a time. Place the paper on a flat surface to dry. Once dry, remove the leaves and rusty objects. Yeah, you want to leave your stuff on the paper. I've done it where you take it off right away, but I have found that if I leave it, of course, like they're saying, the better the print will be. And oh, there's all kinds of birds out in our yard again. Also, I've had really good luck with them coming out when I put them out in the sun and let them dry in the sun. And then creating your wall hanging, which we could always figure that one out, can't we? Stitch them all together. Oh, very neat. So we will be doing that. The pretty aprons. I wonder if I need an apron. Look at how they took the jeans, turned them around, and used the pockets. That's a neat idea. Do I need an apron? Love what you do. I like that one. I can make an apron without a pattern, I'm sure of it. Look at this lady. Karen O'Brien. Do we know her? She's really talented. Look at these. I love her faces. The people. Imaginary characters is what hers is called. What's this? Whimsical stitching. Oh, look at that. That might be something I like. Oh, look at her book. See, I need to make a book cover for my pages. This is Joanne Sharp. A doodle stitch is what. Oh, it's absolutely fun. Oh, thanks for teaching me to knit. Oh, that's cute. It's like little thank you cards. Oh, that's a neat way for us to keep our Happy Meal. Make little pockets, and the Happy Meal goes in each one. What's this here? Cute. Can be a studio. Okay, this one's not even broken open. I love when, Beth is so good. So many you guys that send mail decorate the outside of the bubble wrapper. Me, I'm lucky it gets in the mail, guys. This here is the cloth, paper, scissors. And I have more. We can look for more if you want. I ain't got nothing else to do today. And this is Somerset Studio. I like both of these. I really like Somerset Studio, and then I found this cloth, paper, scissors, and I think I like the cloth, paper, scissors better. Sewing on paper. That's cute. That's the paper with fabric.
Do you need more coffee?
No, I'm good, thank you. Hankies. I don't know if those are handmade hankies. Would be very easy to do.
Around when are we gonna leave the house? So I can shower.
About one. About one-ish, I guess. Which one is 11, yeah. And these magazines, the Somerset Studios, they come with paper for you. So you can rip these paper. Well, this is, they get you to do activities too, but this is like a paper you can do. This is artist paper that you can use. A lot of the threading. Yeah, see, I don't like this as much as the... Can you grab another one of these right behind you? It's called cloth paper scissors. They're the ones who mainly, I think they're all like to the left. Doodle frames. I'll look through this one. I'll look through that one too.
I just found these little charms on the floor.
Heisman Abbey. Oh, this is neat.
So where do they go?
Yeah, just throw them up here. Who knows? There's some just different ideas for. I really like this. I guess like tea dyed, and then they wove it in there. Those are French knots. They sewed some French knots on there. Tags. So if you were to scan that face page, you could do some interesting collages on it. Yes, this one up here you're talking. You could draw that. I don't even think I need to scan it. That's pretty simple. See, they give you all this great paper.
Hello, Allison. Good morning.
They don't print cloth paper scissors anymore. Oh, they don't? Well, that stinks because I really like that. I got these at the second-hand store. I got, I think, 10 or 20 of them for $1. And I got the Somerset. I got these on their website. They were having $3 sale, so I got all kinds. Ooh. Encaustic medium to panel. I want to do that too. I don't know if we'll get to that this year. Collage various papers on a 6x6 canvas.
I put
Stamped images.
in the bird feeder.
Oh, that must be why all the birds are acting all wacky out there. Adhere ribbon, decorative tape, natural elements, and then apply encaustic medium to panel. These are gorgeous. I love these. These are really, really pretty. House. I love a house. That's a pretty cool little owl book. Excuse me. Oh, it's coffee. Coffee. I bet it's not one to have one of those. We do have one of what? They stunned it. They like shocked it. Those are pretty. Look at how they did those. Pretty, I should do some of those. I should pull some of those out and put them on the pages. Use lace. Use lace. Lots of paper in this book. Yeah. Store your ATCs, your they should be ATDs, artist trading discs, right? Yes. Now there's some ATC. There you go. There's some embroidery. What are they calling them? Circles have always been a favorite of hers. His, Michelle, hers. Never tried to find ways to incorporate them into my art. I never tire of finding. Sorry. Read words, not what you think you see. Yep, circles, circles, circles. There we go. You did done good, lady. There's circles, all right. Ooh, look at all these circles. Look, she even, look at, there's the circle. Use that right there, circle. Hey, that's kind of, well, she got a coin in there. More paper. There's one of using that face. Hey, KK came in. Let me see. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see. Hello, Candy. Hello, poor birdies. Oh, I saw how to make paper wallets, so I'm going to try it for a paper wallets. Interesting. Well, I can't wait to see. Look at all these. Look at all those ATCs. Another paper. I'm going to tear these out and sell them. I'll sell $1.280. Send me $1.280 right now to paymenow.com. Pretty, 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 pretty. I love this kind of stuff. This is my kind of mixed media right here. We got fabric, we got paper, we got ribbon and rick-a-racker. There's another poor bird. Look at this one. I want to do something like this, guys, with all my lace. Oh, and here's some of the dyed paper. Oh, how fun! They did, and then they took the leaves that was used, and they put it behind mesh. Like a mesh fabric tulle, I guess. Very, very, very thin, tightly woven tulle. That's a neat idea. Taking the and putting it behind there. Who came up with this? Who is it? What's her name? His name. All artwork on these pages was created by Vicki. She lives in Iowa. Well, Vicki. Very cool, Vicki. Very, very cool. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. There's a tree. You can use a tree if you want to in a house. You can use a tree in a house if you want to. Your turn. Oh, to the ads. To the ads. It's strong. Looks like ink. Ink. Sticker lovers. I can do without. All right. And let's see what this has to say. Anne did that on stream not too long ago. Paper wallet. Yep, but this one is different from that. What Anne did. I don't know who Anne is.
Hey, look at my buddy just popped up on my Facebook with a Santa hat on.
Oh, this was Shannon's donkey before we left Pennsylvania.
Santa hat on.
What was his name again?
Buddy.
Buddy the donkey.
He liked Bud Light and tobacco. He would unzip my barn jacket all the time with his mouth.
That's because you had him drunk. You fed your donkey beer. I think that's animal abuse, Shannon.
It's just a lick or two out of my hand.
Hi, Jughead. Where's the good stuff that was in here? Whose desk is that clean? Nobody's. She doesn't art. I don't care what she says. There's nobody's desk that clean. Look at that. In the drawer. It was all cleaned up for the photo shoot. We're not dumb. We know. I wonder what Buddy's up to nowadays.
I went out to Ohio to the veterinary's big farm. I think he got put in with goats or something to be a protector.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do like to protect.
He went to docs.
There's like, this just looks like my roll-off. I could do that. Why isn't this one as good as the other one? There you go. What's she making? Oh, handmade watercolor. What's she hand making? Oh, she's an award-winning journalist and imperfect crafter. I want to be an imperfect crafter. Like, I haven't seen anything yet here. What's going on? Ooh, what's this? Boho inspired earrings. Look at that. You have to have too many tools for that. We don't want to do that. The big reveal. Okay, what's she drawing here? Seriously, what the heck is going on? Shannon did not pick a very good one here. We don't like this look. What's this? Ooh. I like that. Story of layers. That's pretty. Do this, do that, do this, do this, and then do that, and it will turn out like this. Like this over here, like this horse. I like this. Fabric journals. Fun ideas for fabric journals. Let's see what they say. Bye, Teresa. Rehab. Let's get some ideas. That's too fancy for me. I could try. Oh, look at this. I could learn how to do her. Well, this isn't the same picture. Look at this face is way over here on this page, and this face is like, look, here's the end of the page. Lies! You're lying. Bet you we could do that, though. That's not that hard, huh? We could try that. We could, if we wanted to. Let go and draw. Look at the cute cat. What's this? Painted on stuff. Let's see. Ooh, oh no, what is this? Tyvek. Let's see. Materials. I love experimenting using materials. Tyvek, both the paper and the fabric variety. Ooh. I wonder if you can use the Tyvek envelopes from the post office. I have so much of it. Basic techniques. The felt, fusible webbing, and Tyvek pieces should be the same size for this project. All right, so we need to use soft, wide paintbrush or foam brush. Add color to the soft, ribbed side of the Tyvek. This side tends to hold the color better. Use any water-based color to do it. Do not saturate the fabric. Don't do it. This may cause puddles to form. We don't want to do that. Sprinkle the wet paint Tyvek with sea salt to create molded effects. Allow to dry. Set the iron to the hottest setting with no steam and place a piece of parchment paper larger than the felt piece on the ironing surface. Okay. So parchment, okay. On top of the parchment. Peel the backing paper from the fusible webbing. Oh, we need fusible webbing? I missed that part. Where's the fusible webbing go? Okay. Place a piece of parchment paper larger than the felt piece on the ironing surface. Put the felt on top of the parchment paper. Peel, okay, then the fusible webbing. Lay the fusible webbing on top of the felt and place the painted Tyvek on top, color side up. Okay, so we're fusing our Tyvek. We're fusing the Tyvek to the felt. Okay, cover the Tyvek with another large sheet of parchment paper and use a firm brush. Run the iron slowly over the top of the parchment. Not too slowly, your fabric will melt completely. Oh, so we're trying to melt some of it. Okay. Melt back as much or as little tie back as you wish. This is a trial and error technique. If it melts too quickly, lower the iron setting. Be careful because the tie back will be very. Add transfer foil. Place fusible webbing on the felt. Cover it with the parchment paper and iron. Remove the backing sheet and apply the sheet of transfer foil to the top color side up. I like to crumple the sheet of the foil before applying it. So here. Okay, let's skip a couple steps. Wait a second. How do we get to that? Put second piece of fusible webbing on top of the foil felt. Remove the backing. Sheet and place a colored tie-back piece on top. Put a piece of parchment paper on top and iron. So you're layering these together. Okay, trap threads with bubble wrap. Adding a layer of bubble wrap to the basic technique adds intense interest to the finished piece of fabric. Some of the bubbles will show through the melted tie-back. A good way to liven this up for more colorful fabric is to use snippets of thread on top of the base fabric. This is a great opportunity to use up all those old odds and ends of thread. That's all the odds and ends of thread. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Did anyone get any good ideas? There's some Mandela. Gosh. It's just I just don't have the oomph today. I should have did a pick a stick to pull me together, to pull me some artsy fartsy. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just do some artsy fartsy snartsy stuff. Hold on, let me put these back. Put these in here. Where they go? Okay, look at there. That's a notebook I was looking for. What if I stamp this cat? That's something I want to do. So I want to, let's at least get that done. Get that stamped out. No, can't do that. I don't have what I need. Okay, that's okay. Let's see what's it. Let's see something on here. Stone tube paper. All right, let's do it. Let's create something on here. Let's do it. Beth is on tonight. Look at all these dang birds. We have like a whole flock of birds in our backyard. And they're robins. Yep, those are all robins. Oh, and there's a cardinal. A female cardinal just came up to the porch to get some. But the ones that are in the grass are robins. Yep. Shannon said she put some birds out, so that must be why the cardinals are up there. Those robins probably don't know. I don't think robins are the smartest bird. I could be wrong. I don't know. My grandmother, my mother tells the story. My mother is the oldest child of 9, and my mother tells the story of my one of the younger kids. Her name is Robin, and my mom says that Grandpa was so mad at her for naming the girl Robin because that's the name of a bird. It's not the name of a child, it's the name of a bird. I can see my pal saying that too. Oh man. Oh, I don't have a hair dryer. Or I don't have a dryer. I'm just going to do some layering. That's what we're going to do. Just let some creativity come out here and do some layering, which would really be helpful if I had my heat gun. Hey Shannon, do we have an indoor extension cord anywhere? I don't think we do. No, that's okay. No, it's okay. I can do without. What's going on with my phone? It keeps going boom. It's like crazy. What are you doing on there? It got painted. I'm looking over for the profile. Kiwi. Lots of paint on here. Lots of muck. Lots of muck. Anyone have one of those paintbrush cleaners, you know, that you put on in the bottom of your sink and you scrub? I was wondering if those would ruin your brushes. I mean, they sell them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're good for your brushes. Ugh. Do you think moving that hair, the extension cord would be a pain?
No.
I could probably really use it. I'm working with paint today. It's really clumpy. Where are those new crayons? Let's use those new crayons. Oh, right here. I could just plug this in real quick so I can. Thank you. Very, very, very much. Appreciate that.
You're not going to be on here late, right?
No, I told you about one.
We'll leave.
Yeah.
I just want to get out before everybody gets off for work.
Yeah, I said one. This looks like the blue color. Green. The green. What color is this? Light green. It's probably the best we're gonna get, that color green. Probably the best we're gonna get. Let's see. Oh, brush went right back into the blue. These good colors, I think. Let's see if this stuff. Doesn't make a good move. Too much water. Too much water. Too much water. Way too much water. Ding. Should get this broken. Let's see what we can do with the watercolors. I think we're gonna do red. We're gonna do red. That's what I think. Let's see here. This isn't what I'm looking for. Guess we'll see. I'm going to ruin the colors right here, Mrs. Gigi. Don't you worry. Here I go. Adding some red to it. Sorry. Here. Sorry, Charlie. It's turning out red. It's turning out pink. That's good. I think I like that. I like that. Okay. You're the only person that puts background color on after. Concentrating. I'm concentrating. Concentrating on the paint. Galaxy? What you think? Let's see. Not thinking that this color is going to give me what I want. Have a great one, Gigi. I don't know if I'll be over there. Shannon wants to go shopping, so I will try, though. Thanks for stopping in and watching. I appreciate it. For Christmas, all I'll be home for Christmas. Totally missed the whole thing. I seen the whole area I missed. I like it. Kind of green in my yellow. What's up with that? Ooh. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Let me paint. Okay. What do you think? I kind of like it. Kind of dig it. We're not feeling creative today. Not that bit bad. Masterpiece. I like it. Do you like? You can say no. See, I can see these as flowers too. I could have put stems on these. Made them flowers. Lollipops. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, lolly, lollipop, lollipop, lolly, 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 lollipop. 15. Oh, there we go. I like it. I'm happy with it. I made this cool. Look at that. Ooh, is that neat? Look at that. That baby wipe is fun. Let that dry. Tell you what, watercolors do make the coolest baby wipes. Just saying. Let's clean up this paint before I get it all over me. Ooh. That's not so pretty. It looks like mud. That's not so pretty. So, ladies, that was fun. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go shopping with Shannon. She has today off, so we have to go to Walmart and Lowe's. Yep. All that fun stuff. I will hopefully see you at Best this evening. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for coming. I love you all. Keep spreading love, guys.